Welcome to Tangents with Toby. How's it going? And let me tell you, this past weekend has been absolutely insane when it comes to news. I've been actually messaged by a lot of people throughout North America and asking if I was safe. And let me tell you, first of all, yes, I am safe. And you're wondering, what is going on? What do you mean if you're safe? Well, this past weekend there was a mass stabbing spree on James Smith Cree Nation, which is a native reserve in northern Saskatchewan. 10 dead and I think 18 injured. I do have to say, anytime that something like this happens, it is absolutely not good just in general. But reality, this has to be the most unique thing that has happened just because of the twist that things are going. So they basically said the two suspects' names, the description, and even had the description of the vehicle, which was a black Nissan Rogue with Saskatchewan license plates 119M as in Matthew, P as in Peter, I as in Ivan. So they had that, right? So it was going off. There was alerts at like 8:21, then 10 o'clock, then all of a sudden they had an alert at 11:45 saying they have received reports of suspects maybe traveling around in the Regina area. So Regina is the capital city of Saskatchewan. So there's a lot of things going on. And the one part about this is that's a little weird. It's okay. People are staying home. People are recommended, if you see it, not to approach, On Sunday, they actually had the Labor Day Classic for the CFL, which was the Saskatchewan Roughriders taking on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. It's still going on. They just increased police presence at Mosaic Stadium. But of course, they still went on, and of course, Saskatchewan lost. That's not the point. So that's happening, right? Manhunt, two guys searching Regina, Saskatoon, trying to figure out what was going on, what happened. And, you know, this is going on and on. Monday, exact same thing, trying to figure out what was going on, where they could be, trying to figure it out. Then all of a sudden, at 1:10 in the afternoon yesterday, Spirit Wood RCMP is investigating reports of shot fired at a different spot at Wichikin Lake. And they were saying these two events were not connected with the events that happened at James Smith Cree. And of course, they even gave a description of the vehicle that was involved with this part. So you're thinking to yourself, wait, you have a mass stabbing on the east side of Prince Albert, then you have the shooting on the west side of Prince Albert. What the hell is going on? Just in case, Prince Albert's one of another big city in Saskatchewan. It's just getting to the point where people were getting confused, like, so you have the stabbers that's possible in Regina, then all of a sudden you have the shooting over on the west side of the province, but yet they're not connected. So it was just mind-boggling. And when they released information yesterday, like I even went on Facebook and I said, where's the information? Are there any updates? Things like that. About 20 minutes later, we did get an update yesterday at 4:35 p.m. They actually said one of the people that were on the run, or one of the two people that were being wanted and being chased, was actually found deceased on the Cree Nation. So instead of looking for two people, they were actually looking for the one. So that guy's been dead probably since the very start, but they figured just to look for two. I don't know. Like, this is the part that I don't understand with this whole situation. So it was kind of weird on what's going on with that. They later said that the two suspects that they were quotation looking for are brothers. So the one brother possibly killed another, because the RCMP said that the wounds that were on this deceased suspect was not self-inflicted. So somebody else had to have done it. Like, it is bafflesome. This morning at 7 o'clock, they were reporting, this is all like our emergency alerts sent to our phones. It says, Maidstone RCMP investigating report shots of fired at a residence in near Lloydminster, which is close to basically Lloydminster is the Saskatchewan-Alberta border. But they're saying that this person with that second emergency alert was trying to steal fuel from a farmer, and shots were fired. So as far as I personally know, there's still one guy that's still on the run from the killings, and there's another guy that's on the run that is doing other things. Like, it is incredibly insane on what has transitioned since that first little bit. Then you go on to discoveresteban.com, and they posted that past drug and alcohol use had caused the stabbing suspect to lose his mind in patrol document. There was also something that I seen on TikTok, which I'm not going to really say too much about it, but the guy that they're looking for has been on the run since May. So it's just kind of, you know, I'm not going to dig deep into that one. I'm just kind of saying what I heard. So any information like that, I'm not going to take credit for it. I'm not going to say it because I don't know. Another part is the RCMP, or ex-Mountie says hunt for stabbing suspect is complicated because of how open Saskatchewan actually is. Yeah, you're telling me. With the amount of gravel roads that people can take, it's absolutely insane. All right, so just to sum it up, that was the long weekend here in Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan Rough Riders lost to the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Boom! You had a mass stabbing. You have a shooting. No suspects have been captured. And we're still getting alerts on our cell phone as we, well, not as we speak, but are a possibility as we speak. The reason why I made this particular show is to tell everybody that I am safe and we are nowhere near Regina or the Cree Nation. Regina is about 2 hours away from where I live, an hour away from where I used to work or live. So there's a little bit of a distance, and it takes about an hour to get to each major city. So I'm okay. I'm safe. If anything changes, I will possibly post on Twitter for updates on how things are going and if anything has changed. But in the meantime, thanks for tuning in. tangentswithtoby@gmail.com, Tangents Toby on all social media. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you later. Peace!